If you've been watching some of my recent videos, you already know that I'm changing my perspective a bit. For several years now, I've been focused on working with you all to create the image. What's the image? Anything from portraits to landscapes, action, sports, and everything in between. Recently, I've been talking about adding the image itself to my focus. Not that the creation process isn't important, and I'm certainly still covering that topic in depth, but I've been shortchanging appreciation and discussion of the image itself. Today's video helps to change that a bit. Today I'm talking about some images from Black Soul Photo. I receive so many images in my email, and I love them all. Joey Romero's images struck a chord with me, so we emailed back and forth a bit, and I told him I wanted to show off some of his images. What I found particularly engaging about many of Joey's images is that, on the surface, they can be peaceful, but the angles and lighting can make them a bit unsettling. You may ask what I like about a subtly unsettling image. Everything! Let's look at some of the images. Let me say first, though, that I haven't asked what camera or techniques Joey uses. I'm looking at the result with little or no regard for the process. This sounds like a cliche, and maybe it is. The image is the image. Here's a promo image that he put together. Right away, you can tell that he's going for something a little bit different. I mean, it's a creepy baby doll picture, which in and of itself is not an original subject. I mean, we've all seen Chucky before, right? But this isn't overtly demented. One of the eyes is sunken a little in, and the texture and fading make it look ghostly. And the ultimate, the creepy ghost baby is looking right at you, the viewer. It all adds up to a slightly disturbing image. This is the Michael Myers house from the Halloween movies. It's a small, fairly plain looking house. Notice the low angle that he used, and the infrared looking black and white. With color and a nice blue sky, we could make this house look downright friendly. That's not what Joey's going for, though. He's throwing us off and glooming it up, again without going over the top. Let's call it unsettling and almost creepy. In this one, we are even lower and off the corner of the same house. We have brights and darks and an off-center perspective. If I were actually standing there looking up like this, I'd get the chills. Like, what's going on in there? Wait, never mind. I don't want to know. I'm getting out of here. Now that we've seen a few images, let's see what Joey says about himself in his own words. Just pretend like I sound like a boy. As far as I go, I always try to capture the hidden gems in images. If I can take a picture of a normal looking object and try and give it a mysterious yet subtle look, that's what really gets me going. I've always been fascinated with picture manipulation, especially when it's something that the normal eye will see as plain and simple. I know some photos can be a little over-exaggerated with certain effects, but if you can get the right composition, shadows, and lighting, you have the opportunity for something very unique. I've been perusing photography for about 3 years now. I'm currently enrolled in school with NYIP. I recently did a photography session in New York for a very prominent business school, which was a great milestone in my career. I look forward to all the places my camera will take me and will continue to seek all the artistic outlooks that will present themselves. Here's another house. Site selection here is awesome. This house is broken down and boarded up. And the way it's built on the hillside, it almost looks like it's emerging out of the hillside or sinking into it. And how he chose to put the house almost in the center of the frame with the leafless tree blending into the background and the bleached out sky is like, yeah, this is the important thing. This house. You have nowhere else to look, nowhere to hide. Empty hall with the black and white sepia-toned look. It still has the feel of Joey's other images, creepy. I think it's a train station. It's so still and utterly empty, I can almost hear the faint whispers or something moving out of the corner of my eye. Maybe someone's going to pop out of one of those second-story archways and say, I see dead people. I'm not joking around, though. This image actually gives me strange vibrations. Now, this could be a peaceful neighborhood, but Joey strikes again by giving it the infrared look and some toning. Lots of shadow here with some highlights scattered about, keeping your eyes moving. Who knows what's lurking in these shadows and trees? I mean, seriously, where is everybody? Now, it's not just about old buildings and trees with Joey. There is plenty of other stuff. I just really liked the sinister old houses. This one is really an alternative portrait. Maybe it's a composite of a wig stand and a real face. I'm not concerned about how it's done. I'm just thrilled that Joey is thinking outside of the box here. In fact, that box has been crumpled up and thrown up into a dark old attic. An exterior shot here. The toning is spectacular. Again, no one is there. The angle and the zigzagging stairs draw my eyes up there to that roof, though. Is someone about to pop up and jump off the roof? Or be thrown off? And here is the old porch from one of the earlier houses. Ew. It looks like I need to take a few steps back so I don't catch anything. And the angle makes me wonder if I'm like digging my way out of the ground or something. Finally, an empty rowboat, black and white, and not peaceful. An empty rowboat out in the middle of the water, no people on it, but the pedals are neatly placed. But there appears to be some muck or something on the inside of the boat. Could it be blood? Just kind of makes me want to look over my shoulder and into the water a bit. You never know what's lurking under the surface. Great job, Joey. I really love the style that you are developing. And I hate it because it's going to give me nightmares. But anyway, thanks for sharing your work. And we will definitely continue to look for great things from you.